Hey guys, it's Andrew from the blog Pine and Prospect Home, and I'm so excited because today I am finally sharing my summertime bedroom with you guys. I finally found the perfect bedding for this space, and I cannot wait to share all the details with you. I have been on the hunt for the perfect bedding for our bedroom for what seems like months, and even though I know that it's silly and unimportant, with this baby coming very soon here in August, I know that I'm going to be spending a lot of time in our bedroom those first few weeks, just kind of soaking in those newborn snuggles, and I really wanted this space to be a place of retreat for me and just feeling sort of relaxed. And you know, the past few duvets that we've gone through have all been thrifted bedding, things that I have found at the thrift store, Goodwill, secondhand, and I finally found something and fell in love with it, and I almost passed on it because I thought, you know, maybe I could find something at a thrift store. But I think that there are some things worth investing in, and bedding is definitely one of those things. I'm so happy with how this room has come together, and even though I have big dreams for this bedroom space, I would love to maybe install beams up here and get some really pretty seating and potentially do some stone somewhere. Yes, those are far out dreams, I know. For right now, I'm very happy with how this space looks and how it came together, and the bed was a huge part of it. So I want to kind of walk you through our bedding and how to create sort of a cozy layered look on your bed. I know that this was something I sort of struggled with for a while, and I would look through Pottery Barn magazines and, you know, different home decor books and see these just textured, layered beds, and I thought they were so beautiful, and I have always wanted to sort of create and achieve that same look so that at night it's just this wonderful place to fall into and just feel so cozy. So I think that I have finally achieved that and created that feeling up here. And so I guess I'll start by kind of walking you through the bedding and kind of what I did to create this layered effect. The bedding that I ended up going with is actually from a friend of mine who has a small shop. I'm gonna put a link to her shop, her Etsy shop, in the description below, but you can find her on Instagram as, her name is Rhonda over at Hallstrom Home, and she shared in her stories this gorgeous bedding. In fact, let me go ahead and read the description for you. I think at the moment it might be sold out, but it's coming back into stock here soon if you want to keep an eye out for it. So I got the king size blanket with the king size shams for our bed, and the name of it is Soft Lightweight Muslin Bedding Set of 3. This is the Abbey collection. Oh my goodness, muslin gray summer boho blanket. The shams that came with it have this beautiful floral block print. The colors are very neutral and soothing, which is something that I'm very drawn towards. And I cannot explain to you guys how impressed I was with this bedding. When this bedding arrived and I opened it up, I could not believe how soft and just luxurious and cozy it felt. It is absolutely top quality, and I'm not just saying that. I would never share that with you guys if I didn't 100% believe it. It is so amazing on our bed and perfect for summertime because really it gets warmer up here in the summertime. We don't need a heavy blanket, so this beautiful gray muslin blanket is just literally perfect for the summertime. So this is the bedding I ended up going with. I love the fact that it has this lovely sort of fringe on the edges. It's huge for a king size. It drapes all the way down to the floor on both sides of our bed, which I was also very impressed with. You know, I didn't know if it would kind of be a little bit small for our bed, even though it was a king, but no, I mean, the perfect size, the perfect feel, just very lightweight, and so lovely in this space, in my opinion. I just love the way that these shams look against our big Euro pillows. I love it. If you cannot tell, I love it so much. I think it's perfect. I'm so happy that I just happened to see Rhonda sharing this this bedding, and I fell in love with it, and she worked it all out and had it sent to me, and I'm so appreciative to her. So that's kind of what I started with. And I wanted to create, since this is just a thin blanket, I wanted to create, like I said, this layered feel, this cozy feel. And I was at a Home Goods, I want to say, or a TJ Maxx. You know, they're all very similar, TJ Maxx, Home Goods, and Marshalls. And I found these beautiful linen blend ruffled white sheets, and I knew they would be perfect for summertime. I loved the little ruffle detail on the edge of the pillowcase. I love the way the white sheets look against my pine furniture next to the bed. They are so cozy and soft and lightweight, and I just love them. They were very affordable. I wish I could link them for you, but it was honestly one of those random finds that, you know, I don't know if you've ever been to a Home Goods or a TJ Maxx, but sometimes they only have one of something and you're just very lucky to be able to find it. This was one of those items, but I will try to find something similar for you guys so that you can maybe shop that same look. But I love the sheets. I started with those. Here's a quick tip for you. Put your sheets on your bed upside down so that when you fold them back, you see the correct side of them. I don't know if I said that correctly. With the white sheets, it probably doesn't matter as much, but if you have like a patterned sheet and you really love to be able to fold it over, put them on your bed upside down so that when you fold those sheets over, you see that beautiful pattern. Hopefully that makes sense to you guys. So I started with that kind of blank canvas, those bright white sheets. Then of course layered this gorgeous new muslin blanket. And then after that, I wanted to add a few more layers. So I had this duvet from IKEA that I purchased, I don't know, a year ago. And I thought that I could just find any duvet cover to go over it, but I was wrong. If you've ever purchased anything from IKEA, they have very specific sizes, and I have gone through a couple of different duvet covers with you guys here on my channel, and they're always too big. So I finally decided I just needed to get a duvet cover from IKEA. If I want something to fit my duvet insert correctly, I need to just get one from IKEA. So I wanted just something bright and white to tie into the sheets, and the IKEA closest to me was out of stock. This is called the I'm probably gonna mess it up. You guys know what IKEA names are like. Ophelia Vase duvet cover. I could not find it at our IKEA. Our IKEA is like 4 hours away. It was not available online to be able to ship to us. And I was just talking about it on Instagram, and the sweetest person, I actually had a couple of people reach out and try to help, but the sweetest friend, I don't even know if she wants me to give her credit for this, so I will, maybe I'll refrain from saying her name, but she knows who she is. She reached out and said, Andrea, I want to go grab this for you. I have an IKEA near my house. I'm going today. She went and picked it up and sent it to me. She mailed it to me. And it's probably my hormones, my pregnancy hormones, but I am just so sometimes blown away by just the love that people have, that someone would be willing to do that for me. It's just, what a sweet thing to do. And of course, you know, of course I told her, no, don't do this, over and over, and she just really wanted to do it. And so anyways, I had to share that story with you guys. It's just, hopefully it puts a smile on your face and it encourages you, you know, to go that extra mile for someone. If someone is on your heart, or if you want to do something for someone, even if it's something silly like picking them up a duvet cover, it really can just touch their hearts. And so thank you to my sweet friend who did that for me and sent that. But I just love the texture that this duvet cover adds. It's perfect on my bed. It adds another layer of texture. And what I did is just sort of fold up my duvet insert at the end of my bed, because we really don't use it in the summertime. It's very heavy, and we are pretty warm up here at night, and so we just fold it up at the end of our bed. And I love that chunky layer that it adds at the end of our bed, and it kind of stands up to the big Euro pillows that we have stacked up, which, by the way, those pretty cream covers are also IKEA. They've got the lovely little blue and cream stripe on the inside, and I don't know that those are available anymore on IKEA's website. You'll have to check. Last time I checked, they were all out of stock. So, but that's where those are from. Then to add just that touch of blue that I was sort of craving, because everything was feeling really gray and cream and neutral, and I wanted a little bit of color. And so I found this really pretty blue blanket, also at that same store, Home Goods, I think it was. And I just folded it up and kind of tucked it under and inside of that duvet cover that's at the end of our bed. So that's sort of what I did on the bed. I love the way it all looks together. It flows beautifully. It feels very relaxing when you come up here. There are a few other changes in this bedroom space that I wanted to share with you guys that I've really been loving. Of course, the nightstands are the same. I did switch out the curtains behind the bed, and I promise I'm not working with or sponsored by IKEA today, but those gray curtains are actually from IKEA. They're the ones that I got in the clearance bucket there for like 14 bucks, and they're actually way too long. I have to hem them. Haven't gotten around to that yet. For right now, I just sort of hung them up. Of course, I don't know if you have seen my recent garage sale haul back from Memorial Day weekend, but I found this really cool ladder. I haven't quite found a spot for it yet in the house, but I brought it up here just to try it out, and I think it's really pretty up here. Maybe I'll use it as a blanket ladder. I love the wood that it adds and the texture, and I kind of just set a sun hat on there right now, but I think maybe if I clean it up, I could hang some blankets on there. Another fun thrift store find that I brought into this space was the lovely basket here next to the bed, the little cradle. I guess, is that what they're called? No, they're not. A cradle would rock, wouldn't it? Bassinet, basket. I really need to sit down and take notes before I do these YouTube videos and not just wing it, because my vocabulary lately is just fried. But either way, you guys know what I'm referring to. I found this at a thrift store with my mom, and it was 20 bucks. It's this huge, beautiful basket. And I just thought it was so pretty. Something to kind of lay the baby in. My boys are rowdy and crazy sometimes, and just to have that little bit of protection around the baby, sort of lay them in there. I'll have to find a little cushion. All right, so the last change in here is our new rug. I don't know if you noticed the rug that's tucked under the bed. It's by Loloy Rugs. They sent this to me, and it was so hard trying to pick a rug from their site. They have so many beautiful options, but I will say that when this rug came, I was very impressed by how soft and cozy it is. I mean, perfect for a bedroom space. It is so cozy under your feet. And we have carpeting up here. Obviously, one day I would love to replace this carpeting with prettier flooring, something that goes a little bit better with our cottage style home, but you know, you have to find joy in the journey and be content sometimes with what you have to work with. And so I love the fact that this rug kind of hides that carpeting, but adds some color and texture around the bed. It brings those blues into the space, which I love so much. They tie in really well to the artwork that I have hanging next to our bed. Those are the original paintings that kind of started it all, my whole journey with painting. I whipped those up and really just loved the process and enjoyed it. They aren't available in my shop, unfortunately, because they are very, what's the word, rustic, very loose. I never thought that they were anything special, but they are special to me now because they kind of started that whole process for me. And so I had to bring those prints back for summertime. I love the blues and the greens and how light and airy they feel, and they really tie in well to the rug. So that is our summer bedroom space. If you have any questions, or if there's not something or if there is something that I did not cover, please feel free to leave a comment below. I'll do my best to get back with you. As always, there will be a blog post with lots of photos if you'd like to head over there. pin them on your Pinterest bedroom inspiration board. That is such a huge help and a support to me when you guys head to my posts and pin my images. And if you subscribe to my blog, of course, I've got lots of freebies for you there as well. I love sharing little things with you guys like new bedding. This is such a wonderful community. I'm so thankful for you guys and that I can share these simple joys with you. I hope you enjoyed this little tour of our bedroom space, and I will see you guys next time. If you are new to my channel, I'd love for you to subscribe. See you later, guys. Bye-bye.